AITA for making a post about my daughter's favorite celebrity being rude to us. My daughter and I were recently on vacation. We spent the day in an area that's known to have a lot of rich, famous people, and towards the end of the day we saw one of my daughter's favorite celebrities. We'll call her A. Walking out of a store. My daughter ran to the store, but when she got near A, she was stopped by A's security. They said that A's there with her daughter for her daughter's birthday and wants to focus on her daughter. My daughter was very upset because she's been a fan of A for a very long time, so she tried again for a picture but was turned away. My daughter was crushed, so later that night I made a post talking about my experience with A. How she wouldn't let anyone go near her and her daughter. The fact that her security was rude. And her not being willing to stop for a couple seconds for a picture. I understand it's her daughter's birthday, but a 1-minute interaction with a fan isn't going to ruin her day, and if it does, that girl needs to learn that the world doesn't revolve around her. The post ended up getting a lot of attention, and a lot of people actually said my daughter and I were being entitled for expecting A to interrupt her daughter's birthday for everyone that wants a picture. My husband also saw the post and said he couldn't believe that I would bash her for trying to spend the day with her daughter. I'm not trying to bash her for spending the day with her daughter, but she wouldn't be where she is without her fans, so I think she at least owes it to them to take a picture. AITA for making the post about A. I understand being disappointed, but famous people are still people. 1 minute plus 1 minute plus 1 minute eventually adds up, especially on their kid's birthday. My daughter was very upset because she's been a fan of A for a very long time, so she tried again for a picture but was turned away. Isn't going to ruin her day, and if it does, that girl needs to learn that the world doesn't revolve around her. I wonder if those two thoughts can be tied together in some sort of life lesson that fits this situation. YTA. That girl needs to learn that the world doesn't revolve around her. Kinda the lesson I'm thinking you and your daughter need to learn. TBH. YTA. YTA. Seriously, you typed all that out and still think you are right? YTA. A 1-minute interaction with a fan isn't going to ruin her day. Yeah, it is. It's not just you and your daughter. It's fans stopping her all day long. It's not just 1 minute. It's hundreds of minutes, and she just wants her daughter to have a birthday that's all about her. Instead of being interrupted by entitled people, society needs to stop treating celebrities like they're public property. They're not. They're humans that deserve privacy and space and some normalcy. Of course, YTA. 1. For making the post, and 2. For feeling so entitled to someone's time. Grow up and teach your daughter that the world doesn't revolve around her. YTA. Your entitlement is clouding your judgment. The celebrity owes you nothing, and she was with her daughter. Info. Out of curiosity, how old is your daughter? YTA. But here's an illustration to help you grasp why. Imagine spending the day with your parent, going to lunch, going shopping, and then bumper cars. But with every activity y'all do together, there's a work-related interruption. How would you feel? Wouldn't you want your parent to have boundaries? YTA. 1 minute for you times 1,000 other people is a lot. I imagine it's exhausting. Let her have a day with her daughter. If you want to pick, go to a convention. YTA. Even though it could have been a simple 1-minute interaction, a lot of people forget that celebrities are also people. It's actually insane that you believe your daughter was owed a picture just because they wouldn't be where they are without their fans. Celebrities deserve some time for themselves and their families. A was respectful enough to decline. I'm sure she apologized to your daughter too. But you and your daughter also need to learn to respect others, including famous people. YTA. These people are 100% correct. This celebrity does not owe anything to you or any other fan. You are not entitled to anyone's attention or time. Period. YTA. Celebrities are allowed to go about their day with their family without having to interact with fans. Once you were told no the first time, that should have been it. YTA. And you even said it yourself, that girl needs to learn that the world doesn't revolve around her. Except apply it to your daughter. Can you imagine how many times A's family time has been interrupted by people, and that on her daughter's birthday? She wanted it not to happen. Just because someone is a celebrity and you like them a lot doesn't give you the right to any of their time or attention. Find an appropriate time for it, and if they say, no, sorry, not right now, accept it and move on. ETA. A word I forgot. YTA. The celebrity is entitled to her private life. I am sure her daughter is sick of having to share her mother with the world and would like to have one normal day with her. You should respect that. YTA. Celebrities are entitled to family time like everyone else. You were not the only person who wants a photo. Everyone does. You were very wrong and entitled. Towards the end of the day, we saw one of my daughter's favorite celebrities. We'll call her A. Walking out of a store. My daughter ran to the store, but when she got near A, she was stopped by A's security. They said that A's there with her daughter for her daughter's birthday and wants to focus on her daughter. Absolutely valid. My daughter was very upset because she's been a fan of A for a very long time, so she tried again for a picture but was turned away. My daughter was crushed, so later that night I made a post talking about my experience with A. How she wouldn't let anyone go near her and her daughter. The fact that her security was rude. And her not being willing to stop for a couple seconds for a picture. Sure, it may not seem like much to you, but imagine getting approached like this multiple times a day. Every day. Celebrities are just people who want to do normal people things. If you want an interaction for your daughter, take her to a convention or an autograph signing or something. Celebrities do not need to be on the clock all the time. YTA. YTA. Seriously? You don't get why I didn't want some random stranger to run up to her and her daughter? Because I'm sure you would be so understanding if some rondo ran up and started harassing you and your daughter. You are an entitled asshole. YTA. What makes you think that celebrities owe you their time? This celebrity wasn't even rude. She was just trying to have a normal birthday for her daughter. You were even more to try a second time after being turned away by security. You are horribly entitled, and it seems like you've already been called out on it, but you're still here trying to get a different answer. YTA. You're spoiled. Annoying. Self-centered behavior makes you the arsehole. I hope, for your daughter's sake, that she doesn't take after you. You'll be setting that poor girl up for a lifetime of hurt if you don't bother setting a better example. Face with raised eyebrow. YTA. You are entitled. Rather than behaving so outraged and hard done by, have a thought for the fact that A and their daughter are human beings who are allowed privacy and distance from others. Your attitude is appalling. YTA. Nobody owes you their time. You were politely turned away by their people. Leave it at that. Respect other people's privacy and teach your daughter to do the same.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.